8760. Ayan, musta? Oh, just waiting. We're just waiting for other guests. Yeah. Video na ito. Ayan. Oh, what?
Hello.
Si Arya, no? Ibutang na video si Arya. Wala, may chat mode. So, kaya. Mag-online business na dyan, Dani.
Di maklaro. Tingnan ni Aryan.
Oh, wala, may kay one host raman good.
Dili may kadong si Mutingog yan.
Pwede gani.
Hindi sa daw siya kadung.
Dili. Wala, day.
Ito may invite lang person.
Basta.
Hello?
Oo na.
Santos Clarissa, kumusta naman mo?
Okay lang.
Okay ra.
Asa man imong ano yan? Baby.
Ay, oh, baby. Ano tong baby?
Tagalog naman lagi ka. Tara.
Ala, oy, ka-cute,
Ala.
buyag.
Wow.
Kami pod pohon.
Asa naman? Nana?
Humans kasal pa yan, oy, mag... Tanawon sa'yo na ako kung na ba ko'y matris.
Na, makadungog ra ka yan?
Oh, madungog ra.
Ah, sige. Ay, isa.
Nagwat pa ta sa uban.
Oh.
Para mo ano sila maminaw. Kusog hangin dia yan?
Karon wala na.
Ay, Tito, kumusta? Tito. Tito Elvis from
hello po.
Wellington.
Ang uban lang, ano na lang inyo.
Oh, mag-start na rin tayo soon.
Nodlize ako.
Sign your contract.
Yeah,
Sign your contract.
So later, we're just waiting for a couple of people. And then later we're gonna have a question and answer portion. So what I'm gonna do is that we're going to present the health and freedom about the business side. I-try daw join love.
Mag-join ko ba?
Share screen. And so I think we should start now. And later on, some people can just catch up. So thanks guys for sharing your time with us tonight. So my name's Van. Here's my wife, Nina. So thanks guys, Arian, Tito Elvis, Albert. So we have other people also coming in tonight, and they will catch up. And this presentation will be recorded and will be placed to YouTube. So I've decided to start a presentation online so we could increase our reach and our speed, especially nowadays our business is going online. So most businesses, especially big businesses, are going online right now. So welcome to our very first official online. I never used to do this. I'm very more comfortable with offline, with person to person, but with online it's my first time. However, this is the trend nowadays, so we could reach our business and build it globally. So there's no excuse why we can't build our business anymore online. So I would just like to share a bit of myself. So my name's Van. I used to be a nurse. I used to be a banker as well. So the reason why I started an online business is because of our family. So basically, I've first started because of the health of my parents, my health. Because as we know that when we moved here to New Zealand, we were overworked and underpaid. So we have always to look after our health because health is wealth, right? So later on in the business, I met Nina, my wife now. So I was very inspired because I needed to have more time so that once we've got children or family in the future, we could be full-time parents. And especially here in New Zealand, it's very hard, it's very challenging, um, to just no. I'm sorry guys, sometimes this is the problem with um online, is the technical difficulties. So share. Ano ang ano ang ano, where's this? I can't share my. It's my share button. Share. There. All right. Yep. Sorry for that. So there. Sorry for that. Well, basically now, yeah. So the reason why we've really started and did this business seriously is because we found out that the products were really, really awesome. So the products really helped a lot of people's health, especially, most especially, starting with my parents, especially my dad, since my dad is a dairy farmer, and as a dairy farmer, you work really so hard. You're very physically abused, you know, day in and day out, especially during calving season. So he really felt the difference even after just 3 days of taking Usana supplements, Usana products. And from there, we shared it to our friends and family, and mostly the Filipino farmers. And from now, our motivation really is to build a big organization of health coaches helping others with their health. So basically, I've I'm very lucky and I'm very grateful because of my wife, who is always being there at my side, and now we're building this together. This is a couple's business as well, or power couple. You know, at first, at the beginning, I was very hesitant, but then I never knew that she has those great abilities that she can use in building our global business. So we've been building it together for the past 2 years now, and we've learned a lot as a couple, and we're continuing to learn more and grow more together. So it's very inspiring that you could build it with someone else, you know. So this business should be built through leadership, and I never expect that I could be a leader myself. So when you say you're a leader, it means that you can inspire others through your actions. You could motivate others through your actions, empower others, and also, you know, if it can make you do more and become more, then you're a leader. So throughout New Zealand, and not just New Zealand, but China, Philippines, Singapore, US, Canada, we were able to build teams and organizations through our leadership. And we became the first Filipino gold directors here in New Zealand. So such an honor for us to be able to achieve that leadership rank advancement. And I will never be there, not because of the help of our team, you know, our uplines, our business partners, our cross lines, everyone else. So they have a huge impact in the success in where we are right now. So it creates us that support, you know, that belief that if they can do it, we can do it as well. So basically, uh, hey, Carl. So, Carl has just tuned in, our business partner as well. You could invite more people as well. We're just starting at the moment. You could turn your video off at the moment, and then later on we could open it for a question and answer portion. So this is our really first time. So I'm sorry if we have some bit of technical difficulties, but we're very very excited because we can see that we could build this business globally and online. Even you're just at home, on your day off or even on a Sunday, you could build this 24/7. So um, and we will be doing this at least every Sunday from 8 till 9, just an hour. So then we could support the team and the group wherever you are in the world, whatever what time. So anyway, moving forward, um, what we love about Usana is our travels together with me and Nina, my wife. So we've been traveling together here around New Zealand, not just traveling for travel reasons, but at the same time also sharing true health and true wealth. We've also traveled in Thailand and Singapore. And next year we're going to travel our biggest dream, which is in the US. Yeah, she's also tuning in. Yeah. And also this coming November, we're going to travel. We're the first Filipino couple to go to Hamilton Island through Gold Coast, Australia, because of USANA's free travel incentive. So I want to inspire others to be the same as well and to have the same as well. So now that's tonight is not all about me and Nina, but tonight's about you guys. It's about this opportunity and how it can change people's lives. So I think sorry. Yep. So here, I think it's way better this way so you could see the slide. So facing all generations. Hang on, sorry. Right there. I think that's much more clear. Yeah. Two challenges facing all generations. May it be your health. Are you as physically healthy as you want to be? May it be your finances. Are you as financially healthy as you want to be? So most people, they chase their finances, they chase their wealth, they chase money, they chase their job, but then, not knowing that they compromise their health. So once if their health gets compromised, they'll use all their money back to regain their health. It doesn't make sense, right? So if you would see even Steve Jobs, he became one of the richest guy in the world. However, he died of pancreatic cancer at the age of 43. So even not a single cent from him saved his life. So it's very unfortunate with people like that, right? What kind of quality of people living lives right now. So basically, here in Usana, we're gonna teach you and educate you on how we could live healthy and at the same time have the opportunity to live wealthy. O, diba? So it's a double effect, isn't it? So let's look at today's health reality. As we know that health is wealth. So what is health if you don't have, what is wealth if you don't have health? What is your finances if you don't have the health that you want? So it says here that we're living too short and dying too long. So this is by Dr. Myron Wentz, our USANA founder. So what does this mean? This means that the quality of life right now is falling short. So basically, you're alive, but you're already dead. It's like the movie Walking Dead. So imagine that you're struck by stroke. You have stroke, but then you have to feed yourself. I mean, someone needs to feed yourself because you're paralyzed. Or let's say you've got diabetes, but you're restricted with the food that you have to eat. Or let's say you're on dialysis. So you're dependent on the dialysis machine for filtration of your kidney. So what kind of qualities of life is that, right? You're alive, however, you're already dead. So basically, most people are experiencing this nowadays. But let's take a look. What are the premature causes of death? So these are the top 5 causes of diseases nowadays, and this is by the World Health Organization. So by the World Health Organization, they said out of 17 out of the top major diseases, these are the top 5 causing death. So cardiovascular disease, 17.3 million are dying every year. So here in New Zealand, every 19 minutes, someone dies of a heart attack. In the Philippines, if you have a heart attack, it costs you millions of money for a heart bypass, right? Cancer, 7.5 million. So here in New Zealand, 1 out of 3 are getting diagnosed with cancer. Stroke, you know, these are really debilitating disease in where it affects your daily living. Respiratory disease like asthma, you know, or bronchitis. Diabetes, this is the worst. Most people think it's not serious, but once you get struck with diabetes, you're living a poor quality of life. You know why? Because you have to always check your blood glucose every single day, and take your oral medications or insulin, and it can cause even complications. So it's really scary. But do you know what, guys? This top 5 diseases are 80 to 90% preventable. Take a look at it. 100 years ago, these diseases were not even present. Okay, so but why not? Why now? And that's because of the environment, the lifestyle, your personal choices, and the lack of education of health nowadays. So let's take a look. What is the cause of these diseases? So the cause of these diseases is what we call oxidation. So when you say oxidation, it's like an apple that you cut into half. So this apple, once it's cut into half, it turns to brown. The browning process is called oxidation. So same as our cells. If our cells gets exposed to stress, like financial stress, relationship stress, mind stress, whatever kind of stress, foods with preservatives, radiation from cell phones, laptop, how many hours or, per day that we expose ourselves with this stuff. So our cells gets damaged as well. So once our cells gets damaged, we get damaged as a whole, human. Okay, so what is the solution? Now knowing the cause, we should know about the solution. Like in life, every problem, there's always a solution, right? So our solution is called antioxidants or antioxidants. When you say antioxidants, anti means fight or stop. Oxidants, oxidative damage. So antioxidants is like if you cut an apple into half, you squeeze lime or lemon, the apple slowens the browning process. Okay, so but where do we find antioxidants? We find them in fruits and vegetables. So I would ask you, how many servings of fruits and vegetables do you eat today? Because they really boost our cells to win against free radicals. However, nowadays we need to eat at least 9 to 13 servings, and one serving is the size of your palm. Okay, it's the size of your palm. So basically, why do we need to eat more? Okay, even me, I'm very guilty. I don't eat enough per day because due to very fast-paced lifestyle, especially here in New Zealand. However, even if I'm a vegan or I eat really, healthy fruits and vegetables, I would say the quality of fruits and vegetables nowadays are really decreasing. We're losing quality. That because of this study, it's by the Journal of American Medical Association in 2002, they made a research. They tested the soil, comparing 1900 soil, which is 100 years ago, in where you have a lot of minerals and vitamins in there. So that's why our fruits and vegetables are very nutritious. But in 1997, it has depleted. The soil nutrition has gone down. So what more now, 2018? That's why most of our fruits and vegetables or our produce, when you go to the supermarket, you'd see it's more of fertilized, it's more of preservatives, right? So especially here in New Zealand, if you buy an apple, you would see the apple really, really shiny because it's been waxed, so it looks like fresh. However, when you go home, when you wash it, then it gets rotten, just after a day. So it appears prudent for all adults to take vitamin supplements because we are really missing out with the nutrients every single day. So they made this analysis, soil analysis, that even in North America, 85% has depleted. Look at Asia, where Philippines is, 76%. Australia or New Zealand, 55%. So we really need to take vitamin supplements to fight and prevent these causes of diseases. So, however, if you go to a supplement shop or you buy supplements, you go to this aisle, it's so many brands. So there was another study that tested, this all tablets, all brands, and it says that 54% of the tablets tested in a recent study did not disintegrate within 20 minutes. And disintegration is an indicator of product quality. So not being biased with USANA, I just wanted to educate people as a medical, having a medical background. You gotta check your supplement you're taking, or if you want to buy one, you gotta ask this top 5 level questions. Is it complete? A little of every nutrient is better than lots of one or two. Is it balanced? Nutrients work best together in synergy, not alone. Or is it potent? Too much of any is harmful, but too little is ineffective. And is it bioavailable? What doesn't get absorbed and used is wasted. So, and above all, is it safe? So it doesn't do any harm. So next, yeah. So based on that questions, we have what we call a comparative guide. This is also another third-party research guide that compares 1,600 supplements around the world. And based on that 5 level questions, it's like you're rating a hotel. So this book rates supplements. So from there, it rated USANA 5 out of 5 stars. So which is so cool because a third party guide, USANA has nothing to do with its rating. So even here, you'd find one of the famous brands, Centrum Silver, 1.5 star, which means maybe it's complete, because they always say Centrum from complete A to zinc, but maybe it's not safe or maybe half safe. So if you own Centrum and you see your standard ratings like this, if I was the owner, I would sue this book. I would put this book down. That's because you're making my products look bad, isn't it? However, this is a third party, an international guide, an international tool. So you could even find this in Amazon. You could find this in your local library. You could find this anywhere. It's publicly shared. So, and it has reached its 6th edition. So I even have my own personal copy, because you could even buy this online, 6th edition, and it's got an ISBN, International Serial Book Number. So which means it's really publicly, shared information. So from there, I was really amazed how USANA is a 5-star product. So from the products that we're using with my family, I can assure that we're really taking the highest quality products and putting these products into our bodies, because your body is your temple, right? So whatever you put in your body, it should be really, really awesome. And you should not really fall short. So what makes USANA 5-star? I always ask myself, like, how did they do it? Like, why are they the only products in the world or supplement in the world that are 5-star? So that's because I've seen that USANA was founded by a scientist, and its history was Dr. Minor Wenz, the founder, in 1970s, as you can see on your left corner. They had started, or he has started his own gall laboratory called the Gall Laboratories, and focus on infectious disease. So he created viral test kits, and most known is called Epstein-Barr virus against glandular fever. So basically, he was really well known because of that, because he has helped a lot of people who were suffering from glandular fever during the 1970s. But when the late 80s came and early 90s, a lot of people were saved from infectious disease due to vaccinations. And now he saw that there a huge trend of people dying from diabetes, cancer, heart attack. So he sold his company for 20 million and started USANA because he wanted to help more people. So we are a debt-free company, a publicly traded company, in where USANA, what I love with USANA, it stands for U means true, and Sana means health. So we're really focusing in our health. So we've, since then, in 2007, he's been awarded with Albert Einstein Award because of outstanding life achievement in the life sciences. So which means our products has really helped a lot of people in their health, and in 2018 now, which now we're celebrating 27 years, so we're already been there, our credibility has been already tested. So if these products or this company is not really making money or is not really helping people, then they should have been closed by now, but then they're still over there. So we're still even starting. So what I love about it is that our certifications, we just don't say that we're really the best, but they have proven that we have certifications. So we are proven to be GMP, which is good manufacturing practices. We're a pharmaceutical grade product, not just a food grade product. And what I love about this is, as you can see in the lower left corner of the slide, it says potency guarantee. So with the signature of Dr. Myron. So as you can see, every bottle with USANA at this corner, it always has that signature, which means whatever is in a product label is always in the product itself. So just for example, if you buy 3 apples in the supermarket and you went home, you only had 2, which means it doesn't guarantee you of what's in the product label or in the product itself. So that's most of food supplements in the supermarket. So when you buy 3 apples, when you come home, you only have 2. So those are food grade. But with pharmaceutical grade, like USANA, if you buy 3 in the supermarket, when it came home, it's still 3. So that's how USANA, we really stick to the standards. So again, we have the potency guarantee, which I really love the most, that what's in the product label is in the product itself. And lastly is NSF, National Sanitation Facility, which means it certifies that even elite Olympian athletes can take and is safe to take USANA. So we have famous elite athletes like Timothy Bradley, Manny Pacquiao. We have famous athletes in the Philippines. We have L.A. Tenorio, the Ateneo Blue Eagles, everyone. And we have partnered with the Philippine Sports Commission to sponsor the Olympian elite athletes for USANA. So which really amazed me because we are very confident with our products. It's really, truly effective. Again, it's global. It's not just local, it's global. So what I'm really proud about, that USANA is also listed in doctors' books, which means doctors can also even prescribe them. So they are listed in the Philippines for PPD, from Philippine Pharmaceutical Drug Guide, and here in New Zealand and Australia in MIMS. Over in the States, it's in the PDR, and then Canada, it's in CPS. So most people know Dr. Oz, but some not. But anyway, I'll talk about him. He's a very, very, very famous cardiologist, a heart surgeon, and he's got a very famous talk show in the States. It's called the Dr. Oz Show, and we have partnered with him and sponsor with the products, and he even likes the product. He takes the products himself. So even athletes trust USANA. So these people, their bodies are their business because they have to invest every single day. They gotta push themselves forward. They gotta push themselves to the limit, and USANA helps them fuel themselves up. So even us, our bodies is our business as well, because if we have sick bodies, if we have poor energy, then how could we work properly, isn't it? Or if we're very sickly, how could we live a quality life, right? So take a look at this. This is our products, our essential nutrients, and we provide micro and macronutrients. So when you say micro, these are the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. When you say macro, these are the carbs, proteins, and fats. So we offer this both ends. So basically, micro and macronutrition, they have a direct relationship. They must work in synergy. They must work together. So this is what we call an assembly line, or let's say in a taller or a mechanic. Okay. These cars are carbs, proteins, or fats. That's a macronutrition, and they're the most important thing, but short term. The most the least important is the micronutrition, but it helps you for long-term health, longevity. That's what they say it. However, they need to work in synergy because macros, proteins, fats cannot be digested properly through your body or through your cells without these vitamins. So take a look at this picture, a photo. These mechanics are your micronutrients, your vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and your macronutrients are your carbs, proteins, and fats. So the car wouldn't work if there was no mechanic putting a wheel. And also, basically, your carbs wouldn't be absorbed by your cells without vitamins or minerals. So what offers us optimal nutrition is our flagship product. This is our foundation. Like every building, or if you want to build a skyscraper, you want to start in your foundation. Your foundation must be solid. So our foundation product is what we call the Cell Essentials presented here. So I'll pick on vitamin C. Vitamin C has, you need 1,300 milligrams of vitamin C a day. And for you to get that, you need to eat 14 oranges a day, and not just vitamin C, you need B complex, vitamin D, E, everything. Let's say for vitamin B complex, you need to eat 80 bananas, for you to get the right amounts of that. So because we have what we call the RDA, recommended daily allowance, but we focus on optimal nutrition, because once your body feels you gotta use that vitamin, at least it's gonna fall short to RDA. Because if you're in RDA level, okay, and your body needed that vitamin C, you're going deficient, so which means you don't have any reserves, okay? So simple as it goes, USANA Cell Essentials provides optimal nutrition. So we have two bottles. Which is the Vita Antioxidant. It offers 15 vitamins and 20 antioxidants. And the blue bottle, which can contain 5 chicken breasts for zinc and many more minerals. It contains 15 minerals and other trace elements, which is so cool. So why choose Cell Essentials? This is our flagship product, our foundation product. That's because it provides us optimal nourishment, enhanced antioxidant reaction. See the word antioxidant. When you say antioxidant, right? Remember before when I shared you that slide, anti means fight, oxidant means oxidative process, which harms your cells. So oxidant, hang on, sorry. So when you say antioxidant, and they have two types, the exogenous antioxidant and the endogenous antioxidant. When say exogenous, it comes from the outside source, but it can only fight one free radical. However, with USANA Cell Essentials, it helps our cells create their own antioxidants, which are much more powerful because it can fight 100 of free radicals, which is so amazing. And plus, we have an innovative cellular renewal in where it optimizes renewal of our cells, especially those aging parts, which is so cool, right? We could renew our cells. Now, if you don't want bottles, which is only available in Australia, New Zealand, and the States, however, it's not in the Philippines yet, we have what we call the health pack. So the health pack is a blister pack in where you can take your vitamins on the go. So which is very convenient because anywhere you go, like if you travel, you could just take this with you. So this is what I call the travel pack. But if I'm just at home, then I just take my Cell Essentials. So next, we have other products that caters different needs. So after the foundation product, which is the Cell Essentials or the health pack, then you could choose what products you could take or for your clients. So I'll start with cardiovascular health. We have what we call proflavanol C100. The proflavanol C100 has 50 times more powerful than vitamin E, 20 times more powerful than vitamin C. It's a natural antihistamine, so it's good for allergies. Natural anti-inflammatory, so it's good for inflammation, like any sickness with itis, appendicitis, hepatitis, pancreatitis, anything with itis, mastitis, so anything with itis. So because itis means inflammation. So if you've got friends or family who's got inflammation with itis, then it's good for them. It's a natural painkiller. And what I love about it is it also helps boost the immune system. So I've been sick for the past 3 days, but then because of perflavin, it has helped me recover quickly. Because we can't avoid ourselves from getting sick, because we're also human beings. However, we could avoid the severity of the sickness. And it also helps boost, creates younger looking skin, which is really cool, because I saw the effect. 5 years ago, I really looked old and saggy and very stressful because I've been working night shifts all the time. But because of perflavinol C100, it has helped me have regained my looking skin. That's why I think my wife has married me, and said yes. So it's really good as well for good blood circulation and blood pressure. So people with hypertension or heart problems. So next, we have what we call the Coquinone 100. Our Coquinone 100, it combats fatigue and boosts athletic performance. It enhances fertility and sperm motility. So if you know people who wants to get pregnant or wants to have a baby, then they could have this. It promotes better hormone functions because our glands secretes hormones, and for them to secrete hormones, they need energy. So they need Coquinone 100. It helps fight heart disease because our heart is the strongest muscle. It's the most active muscle in our body, and it needs Coquinone for it to keep pumping. Okay, and it's even used in the Philippines for people with heart attack or people with heart bypass and stuff like that. Okay, Bimega fish oil. This is our very clean, pure, potent fish oil, which is really good for fighting against cholesterol. It's good for the eye, skin, brain, and joint health. So good for arthritis and stuff like that. And it's 100% free from lead and mercury content. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is what we call the sunshine vitamin. This is the most essential vitamin as well, because without vitamin D, your body cannot absorb the nutrients that you are taking in. Especially in westernized countries like New Zealand, Australia, US, people doesn't want to get exposed with the sun. That's because, it's got cancer. It can cause cancer. It's very cancerous. Our ozone layer is too thin. So most of the time we always wrap ourselves, or we are always working indoors, so we always receive the least vitamin D. So that's why we need to supplement vitamin D for us to prevent major diseases. So bone health, this is one of my favorite products because it has helped me. It has helped Dad, especially for his joints. He has gout, and because of percosamine, it has helped him against that, gout arthritis. So these are the benefits. And if you want a slide, I could share you the slides later on. So we've got Magnic LD. Magnic LD is a combination. It's so awesome because three minerals, top minerals in one tablet. So you've got the magnesium, which is good for muscle relaxant, or an antacid. So if you've got hyperacidity, you could use that. Calcium, this is good for bones. It's good for muscle, for you to help pump. And vitamin D as well, which is good for mineral absorption. So USANA probiotics, as you can see here, it's good for the gut. So it's like 100,000 times more than Yakult. So if you're suffering from any gastrointestinal discomfort like constipation, diarrhea, or any GI diseases, then you could also have this. Or even, let's say, eczema, skin allergies, or psoriasis, you could also use this. HEPA Plus is good for the liver. So it helps cleanses our liver as our liver regenerates itself. So it says here, continuous use activates natural glutathione levels in the body. So it can help give you a fair skin, fair complexion, if you continually use it for the next 28 days. It's proven really effective. So we have also other products that is for the whole family. So we've got prenatal nutrition for women who wants to get pregnant, and chewables for animals for children, because as we eat our food, our kids also eat that kind of food. So they're also nutritional deficient. So we have these animals that can provide them good nutrition. And we also have supplements for teenagers, which is called the Body Rocks. And now this is our meal replacements that offers us healthy ratio of beneficial fats, quality proteins, and low glycemic carbohydrates. An excellent source of fiber, gluten-free, It can help you with weight loss as well. So we have what we call the reset program. So it can help with weight loss as long as you could do this reset. However, you gotta be not breastfeeding. That's the only thing. But if you're breastfeeding, you cannot jump onto the reset. However, if you're just gonna take it one day at a time, like one replace one meal per day, that's okay. But if you're gonna do the reset challenge, you can't do that if you're breastfeeding. Okay, so basically we have such what do you call this, testimonials over here who has lost weight. So we have our 5-day reset, which is the most common in where people jump to. So they always try the 5-day reset because it's just short term, but they could get really fast results, 3 to 5 kgs in just 5 days, you know. So however, you need to replace your 3 meals of our Nutri-Meal shakes, which is really, really nice. You just have to try it. In between those meals, you can eat an apple, a serving of fruit, or one handful of nuts, or even just 2 boiled eggs. Okay. So one of my favorite as well is the Rev 3. So everyone needs energy. Everyone wants energy. However, we need, we get it from artificial sources. However, that's why USANA created the healthiest, the cleanest, the smartest, and the strongest energy drink that we use, L-carnitine. We have 325 milligrams of L-carnitine that Red Bull, V, and what's that other one? Monster combined. And even if you take those 3 together, you get 15 spoons of sugars. With USANA, we got only an apple and a half, which is so cool. So at least it's like you eating an apple and a half. So our skin is also the largest organ in our body, and our skin has cells. And this is the most saleable product because it's got the best skin Celavive experience. So as it says here, Celavive helps support healthy, beauty-preserving functions within your skin to battle the most common signs of visual skin aging, including wrinkles, dryness, loss of elasticity, photo damage, discoloration, and texture. And people can see if you're healthy, especially through the look of your skin. So if your skin looks healthy, then you're healthy, right? So they could judge you through there. So it really pays to invest in your skin, which is so cool. So we are an overall health. We just not about the outside, but also in the inside, okay? So it has also clinical studies and tested that within 30 minutes, it increases your skin hydration. Sorry, that's 3 hours, so not 30 hours. So in 3 hours, it doubles your skin tension, and 30 days, it diminishes the fine lines and wrinkles. So me and my wife are using it. Yeah. So we always promote the Celavive as well. So now those are our health side. Now, who's excited about the business side, opportunity side, So as a young adult, so I'm only 26, turning 27 soon, I never thought I was going to own my own business, especially running it online, running it big, So especially here in New Zealand, that business here is so expensive. It's so expensive to invest in. And I don't have that enough money for me to invest in. But through USANA, just buying my own products for my health, I never thought I could own a business, a business that even cost like a Jordan's, that has given me my dreams and my wife's dreams. So let's take a look at this. Today's financial reality here in New Zealand. So it's different in the Philippines, but I would say it's much similar. Okay. However, let's take a look at this. According to the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, Kiwis currently have around 6.8 million of credit card debt. So which means we are always living in debt. Even we're here in New Zealand, we're still struggling. We work just to pay our debt, and our bills. We've got nothing to save at the end of the week, at the end of the fortnight, or even at the end of the month, or even at the end of the year. Every single year, we're always chasing our bills. We're always chasing our debt. That's why most people here are living paycheck to paycheck. And most people work 4 to 6 months just to pay their taxes. It's crazy. So even though they work more hours, they have a high-paying job, it's not worth it because they spend more time, they have more stress, and then they pay so much taxes with their job. I don't know, but they even love their job so much. That's why right here in the left-hand corner, it says countless number of people lie awake at night worrying about money-related issues, if they can keep up, if they can even buy a house, or if they can even, travel or start a family. So let's take a look at your financial reality. Do you have enough quality time for yourself, family, and friends? Okay. Can you afford the lifestyle you want? If I were to ask you guys, you could just answer it, by yourself. If you've got all the time, money, everything, what would you be doing by now? I've asked this to a couple of people already, and they said, yeah, I would be traveling. I would be starting my own business. I would be growing my business. I would be doing what I love, which is to try more new experience. But out of the statistics, out of the people that I've asked, they always say travel. I want to travel. I want to travel. I want to go here to these places. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Santorini. I want to go to Peru. I want to visit, the all seven wonders of the world. However, I asked them, why are you not there? Why haven't you done it? Or have you done it? And they say, nah, I think it's just a dream. And that is because they're stuck in work. The reason why is because they have to keep working to pay their bills, right? But how about, if there's an opportunity that can help you build a business, even you've got a day job, and you could build it through your part-time, through your spare time, and grow it online globally, So let's look at the numbers. An average New Zealand wage is 64,000. That's the average. However, in reality, it's lower than that. So you receive $30 an hour, okay? $30 an hour. In the Philippines, that would be, how much is that? So let's say $30 an hour times 35. That's 1,050 pesos per hour. However, here in New Zealand, you earn dollars, you pay dollars as well. So at the end of the month, you save nothing, So it's crazy. I would rather stay in the Philippines and build my Isana business. So let's say, assuming a 40-hour week, having $30 an hour, okay, 64,000 per year. Assuming 40 years of work, you earn only a total 2.5 million. Even me and my wife, that's why now she's lazy to work. She's just working for the money, just to finance our business, because if you see reality, if you compute it, the amount of work and the amount of effort, and the result is just 2.5 million after 40 years, would you be excited? to, to 2.5 million. I mean, like, wow, that's crazy. For 40 years of hard work, And let's take a breakdown. 2.5 million. It's not going to be all take home. Less tax, because that's your first expense, your tax. Less tax, which is 515,000. Less mortgage or rent. Let's say rent. That is your second priority, is your rent. Because if you don't rent, you be homeless, right? So 1.1 million, okay? And this is based on statistics below of how much tax and how much rent according to this pay grade, okay? So you've got the source down there. So divided by 40 years, you take home of 21,877.44 per year, per annum. And if you divide it to 52 weeks, which is only $420 per week, with less tax and less mortgage. So what about your food? What about your entertainment? What about your hobbies? What about other stuff, right? Your debt. So $420 per week take home times 35, that's 14,700. However, here it's not enough, So 420, it's crazy. So that's why you gotta be open to another different extra stream of income, because at the end of the day, you can never keep up. Okay, you can never keep up. So what are your options then? What are your options? So take a look at this. You could start either your own, you could work more hours if you wish to. You could, apply a second job, okay? So when you say you've got a second job, you work more hours, you pay more taxes. So in a job, being an employee, for you to earn money, you need to work for time. So time equals dollars. You've got a boss, you've got limitations. They control you. They dictate you how much you're worth, right? However, you'll be like, okay, I gotta move on. I gotta be a self-employed person. I want to start my own business so I could, grow more potential in my income. But being self-employed, let's say even you become a doctor, a lawyer, or let's say an accountant, an architect, an engineer, you have your own firm, you're by yourself because you're the only one who knows that skill. You're the only one who knows to do that, right? But then at the end of the day, you gotta do everything. You're the accounts payable, you're the trainer, you're the accountant, you're everything, right? And if you want to go for a holiday, or if you got sick, if you're not at work, you're not getting paid, right? So in that left hand corner, in where the employee and self-employed are in the picture, that is what you call an active income. When you say active income, you gotta get paid. You gotta work for you to get paid. Okay, so that's what you call an active income. So 80% of the population, 80 to 90% of the population are over in that side, only chasing 10 to 20% of the income around the world. So that's what you call an active income. There's limit. However, if you want to move in the right side, which is becoming a B, which means a business owner. Okay, by being a business owner, you could either follow two types of systems. And being a business, you earn money through a system. And this system works for you rather working to make money, right? So this system, you could either create your own system, okay, or join a system. Which is easier, creating a system or joining a system? I would do the joining a system, because if you want to create your own system, it takes a lot. It takes effort. It takes a lot of trials. It takes a lot of money, so I'd rather join a system. And especially, we've got a lot of systems right here. They're the expensive ones, like a franchise business like McDonald's, but there are also cheaper ones, a low-cost investment system in where you could learn from, in where you could join and then just learn it. And that's where USANA falls. USANA falls in that area in where you could just learn that system, practice that system, and then duplicate that system. And once, if you've been earning through that system, now you could use your money to work for you by being an investor. So now we're looking and investing in real estate, especially here in New Zealand. We've been starting investing in shares and stocks, and it's just increasing your portfolio and how much you're worth. So it's just really amazing how I moved from employee, self-employed, business owner, and now an investor. So which means also you can do it. Okay, so what is residual income? Residual incomes means that you could work once but get paid over and over and over, which is so cool because we could apply it here in business, and I'll show you how. Okay, so I'll ask you, guys, what type of businesses can you know right now, or do you know right now, that has a lot of revenue, okay, billions of revenue, but less capital, okay? So, like, for example, what is the biggest taxi company in the world? However, they don't need to hire or, put up a taxi service, they don't need to have those taxis or hire employees. So that is what you call Uber. So Uber has, I think that was 115 billion of revenue in 2017, started 9 years ago just through online. And they haven't really, invested so much money out of Uber, because Uber is just an app. It's an online online taxi service, So there's another company, the biggest shopping mall. However, they don't have a physical shop in where they don't need to spend so much for employees, for stocks, inventory, etc. And that's what you call Amazon. Amazon has made $750 billion in 2017, started 25 years ago, but haven't spent really so much money. Because as you can see right now, today's generation, how you build business is direct, indirect relation. Less capital, but more revenue, okay? However, traditionally, in a tradition business, if you want to earn more, you gotta invest more, isn't it? But now, such big companies like this, like Uber for taxi service, Amazon for shopping centers without physical shop, Airbnb, the biggest hotel service company without even having their own hotel. They made I think that was 17 billion just for 8 years, 9 years. And now what is the biggest health business, okay, that you don't, or supplement business that you don't even need to put a supplement shop, okay, because you could run it online. So that is USANA. So which is so cool because you could run it online, and this is how the system works. I'll show you. So we are a binary compensation plan company. So which means when you say binary, it means two. You've just got the left and the right side. So let's take a look at this in this picture, in this photo. For you to start a USANA business or become a distributor, and where you could share or start your business, sell your products, you started with $40, 40 New Zealand dollars, and you choose a package, okay? In the Philippines, you start with 990 pesos for you to be a member, okay? 990 pesos in the Philippines, and here $40. Now, as you can see here, okay, it's very simple. Every products that you can see has points, and the more products you sell, the more products you move, the more points you get. The more points you get, the more commissions you have. Okay, so that's simple. So you can choose having one franchise or three franchise like here, but I'll ask you guys, where can you earn more? You can earn more by owning three franchise, right? Because you've got 3 times the revenue, okay, compared to running one. So why do we recommend having 3 franchise? That's because you put the same effort in building 1 or 3. However, you get 3 times pay over here, right? So I ask you guys, where can you move more products and to have more points? Building it by yourself or building with a team of people? Building it with a team, right? So as you can see, you've got your business center 1, your 2, and 3. Okay, you've got an partner A under your business center 2. You've got on your left side, you've got partner A, and then partner B on the right side of your business center 2. Partner A and partner B is also under the left side of your business center 1. Okay, so you've got your partner C and partner D, who are in the left and right side of your business center 3, and who are also under the right side of your business center 1. Okay, so these partners A, B, C, and D have different motivation level. So let's say, for example, partner A has sold 2,500 worth of products. Partner B sold 2,100 worth of products. So in your business center 2, on your left side, you've got 2,500 and 2,100. So how we get paid here is we get paid with the least side. So we get paid 2,100 times 20%. That's 420 US dollars. So we get paid with US dollars because we are a US company. So in Business Center 3, you got the motivation level of partner C is 3,000. So they sold 3,000 points worth of products. Partner D is 1,800 products. So which is the least side, which is 1,800. So times 20%, that's 360. Since these points, partner A and B, are still under your Business Center 1, all of those points still goes up to your Business Center 1 left side, which is a total of 4,600, and the right side, 4,800. So we use the least side of that, 4,600 times 20%, that's 920 US dollars. Okay, so total, so you would add that up. Business Center 1 plus Business Center 2 plus Business Center 3, a total of 1,700 or $1,700 US dollars times 1.5, that's 2,550 New Zealand dollars. Imagine you're earning $2,000. You're earning $2,000 per week. Okay, in the Philippines, if you're earning 1,700 US dollars per week in the Philippines times 54 pesos, that's a conversion rate in USANA, you're earning 91,800. Oh my goodness. Love, let's go home in the Philippines. So imagine you're earning dollars in the Philippines, but you're spending peso. So which is so cool. That's why this business is so awesome, especially in the Philippines, because the rate is so high. So basically, you could even earn up to $500,000 per month. Okay. So why USANA business? That is because it's not just limited to where you are. You could build it globally. You could expand. You could build it locally, but expand globally. So because we are in 24 markets and we just opened 4 new markets in Spain, Germany, Italy, and Romania. And imagine if you've got people who you met there or who you know there, and they could grow their businesses over there. And even if they sell products there, points will still come up to you. And that's the reason why we're in points, because we could grow globally. Okay. So the best thing here is that as a business, you had also overhead cost. Okay. Like a traditional business, you pay for your rent, you pay for your wages, you pay for your inventory, your taxes, everything, all in all in all. But based here in USANA, you could just choose at least 200 points worth of products for you to sustain your business. Okay, so a health pack, this pack here in New Zealand is already 100 points. So in the Philippines, you have already a group package, 100 points, or you could add some products with it. But if you have questions about that, I could send you some information. So here, only in westernized countries like New Zealand, Australia, and the States, and Europe, owning a home-based business, we could earn ourselves a tax break. So this is a recent, no, not recent, but since 2006, you could see this in nzherald.co.nz newspaper. You could even search this in their website. They even promoted that by joining USANA, being a distributor of USANA, you could even slash your taxes. So here's this lady, her name is Andre Sabrin. She said she joined because her aim was to slash her hefty tax bill because she was a managing director, and perhaps she might be earning 70K to 100K, per year. So she said for the past for the first 3 years of her business, she got $4,000 a year tax refund because of her part-time business, which is so cool. Why would you not like to have a tax refund? So even your products, your travels, your rent, or your mortgage, you could slash some taxes off that. So if you've got questions of that, I could tell you more. I could send you more info. So what I love about USANA, you just don't earn one, but 6. So you've got retail sales, weekly commissions, like what I mentioned, lifetime matching bonus, and where you earn 15% of how much of the sponsor you're earning. So let's say because I sponsored partner A, B, C, and D, so if they earn like $1,000 each, I get 15%, as an added bonus because I trained them, I taught them. So this business is a win-win. You need to really support your team because if they earn good money, you also earn good money. That is apart from your weekly commissions. So imagine, it's not to deduct their income, all right? It's a bonus from the company. So imagine, have you ever trained someone from your organization or from your company, right? So being an employee, you've got a new workmate. Let's say, for example, a new workmate, and you want to train them because your boss said you got to train this person. He's new. However, do you think every week or every 2 weeks the company will pay you 15% of her income because you trained her? I wouldn't think so, right? I would think so. So USANA, because we trained them, we teach them, we taught them, USANA is going to pay us a lifetime membership matching bonus. So which means in their whole USANA life, we get 15% match of their income. All right. So that's the reason why it's way better to invest here rather than in banks, because in banks, a term deposit only give you 3.6% per annum, or even time deposit in the Philippines, only very little interest rate. So, and it's being taxed. So that's why I really invested in USANA. So we've got incentive programs like traveling programs. So if you really have a goal in mind and set a goal and you hit certain targets, we got free travel incentives. In the Philippines, they have so much travel incentives. They go to Korea for free, China for free, Maldives for free, as long as you hit those targets. So here in New Zealand, we have Hamilton Island in Gold Coast, Australia. We have Queenstown as well. We have Taupo, all expense paid. And now our growth trip will be in Cape Town, South Africa. So we've got so much incentives, but then I could tell you more after. So one of the best thing that I really love about USANA is because if you really work hard in your business and you become a goal director. So how do you become a goal director? You become a goal director if you put 5,000 points left and right in 4 consecutive weeks, you become a part owner of USANA. You became a shareholder of USANA. Imagine working in a hospital for the next 25 years, 40 years. I wouldn't even own the hospital or even be a shareholder at least 1%. Why would I work so hard over there? I won't be a part owner. I'm just a number of them. So if I get older, I'll be replaced anyway. So, but here in USANA, they value us as a distributor, as a business person, because if you hit gold director, you become a part owner, you become a shareholder. You earn 3% of the weekly earnings of USANA, at least $200. So at least that is 300 New Zealand dollars. So in the Philippines, that is at least 10,800 pesos free money. That's why a lot of people, in the Philippines, they create 500 gold directors every single year, because what is 10,800 per week? Free money without commissions yet, right? So times, let's say 4. So you earn 43,200. It's really more than a nurse back home. So that's why I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of nurses are really doing this USANA business. So what is the total earning of a gold director? As a total earning of a gold director, that is $1,200 per week, or that is around 64,800 pesos per week. So times 4, that is almost 260,000, okay, pesos per month. Times 12, that's 3 million revenue. And what is your investment? Those are just products for you to keep yourself healthy, friends and family healthy. Here in New Zealand, that's $1,800 per week. So times per year, that is around 93,600. So what type of job do you know that pays you 93,600, right? I think that would be doctors, lawyers, chartered accountants. But for you to get there, you got to really study so hard, long years, 10 years maybe, perhaps, and really train so much, work hard, So in USANA, it's really awesome because you just have to share, keep sharing, word of mouth. That's the way how it is. So these are 4 simple steps if you want to be part of our business, our company. So you got to just open your business center, become an associate, 40 New Zealand dollars or 990 pesos. Then next is purchase 500 points to activate your 3 business centers, because you build the same effort. However, you get paid here 3 times more. And then enroll in auto orders. So you've got your monthly products and get 10% off every 4 weeks, because that keeps you active and eligible for commissions and also tax deductions. Then step 3, use and share the products, because the way how we build our business is through word of mouth. How could you share if you haven't felt it yourself? It's very easy. Just take the products, feel the difference, and share it. We've been sharing a lot of things. We've been sharing a lot, recommending our friends a lot of stuff, but we don't get compensated with it, isn't it? So now this time, why don't we get compensated with it? Why don't we use it to build a business, a global business? And lastly, be teachable, because this system is a duplicable, simple, and proven system. And me and Nina has already proven it. Because not to brag, but because following and being teachable as well to our mentors, it has taken us to become a gold director. We've earned the type of income. We even achieved some travel incentives and also helped a lot of people with their health. So which is really cool. And we also inspired a lot of people. So we sincerely invite you to join our USANA STI family to achieve your dreams in life. So STI is the biggest organization within USANA. So STI means Success Team International. So in conclusion, are you a 1, 2, or 3? Are you ready to get started? Do you need more information? I'm very happy to share you more information. You can spend time and really dissect it, and really prepare you to where you want to go or what you want to achieve. But if you're ready to get started and you're really excited and you don't want to miss that the train, we're really in the fast train right now, and we're just really pioneering here in New Zealand. And not many Filipinos knows about it, so we're really, really excited about it. Or are you just a number 3? You want to try the products, and maybe in the next 3-6 months, you want to take a look at a business, so then we could talk about that later. So I think that's for us guys. We've Oh my goodness, we finished our very first online meeting. It's very scary because I'm not really used to this, because we're more of I'm very more confident face to face, and because of due to technical difficulties, but I think so far so good. So we will be doing this every Sunday. So invite, if you've got some people who you want me to educate. Easy way is just invite. You don't need to even say anything. You just have to, tune them in, tell them you gotta listen to this guy, really amazing, very humble, from no one to where I am right now. So I used to be a nurse and a banker by profession, but now I'm running my own online business. Well, I work, I still work part-time. As a support worker, because I want to make use of my time, and I want to meet more people, so, and at least earn another stream of income. But then at the end of the day, it's really more of we focus really in building a business that could really build globally. So now I'm really open for questions, so I'm gonna unmute all of you guys. So
Bob,
if anyone has questions, or do you have a hands up button?
with hands up bottom.
Or you could just ask questions. Anyone has questions in a moment? Well, if not, then
I have no question, but I would like to welcome Evelyn.
Cool.
Yeah,
Welcome.
she's from Christchurch.
Wow, see, there you go. So we've got someone from Christchurch. So we're here live in Auckland at the moment, here in my room space.
Wow. Thank
So
you,
even
Carl.
here, I always put this is my dream board. Oh, so this is where I'm working. See, where can you work Sunday, 24/7, building a business, building it globally. Cool, welcome. Oh, Coach Albert, we have got Coach Albert from Nelson. No, Hastings.
Hi, Coach Albert.
And we've got Aryan as well, she's tuning in from Cebu.
Hi, Aryan.
Yeah, Nins, it's the cousin of Nina.
Ah,
Yeah. So see guys, with this actually it's really cool because you just share the link, share the password, and then next week we're gonna start at 8. It's just a relaxing day, and why not we make it productive, at least an hour, for Sunday, productive Sunday, so at least we could share more to people. They join or not, our goal is to just educate, just educate, because once they get educated, they get more information, and then they get aware of what's happening, and what opportunity lies to them. So yeah, any more questions?
I would like to congratulate Coach Van for a very excellent presentation.
Thank you, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, despite the fact that this is his first time to conduct a presentation online, however, it's very it's like he's been doing it for 1,000.
Thank
1,000.
you. Yeah, because I'm more of me. I'm really used to face. I really wanted face to face because I wanted more genuineness. But in over here, I felt like I'm talking to the laptop, so I'm not really used to it. But then seeing you guys, that's really awesome. So I hope it was really good. It was clear. We do this every Sunday until then someone steps up for being the next speaker.
Nurse.
Yeah, and then so we could catch up. Okay, so for now we will see you again next week. So thanks for your time. If you've got any questions, just message me on Facebook or Nina, and have a good night, guys. Thanks for sharing your time. See ya.
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Lagi. Lagi.
Karon pa mo ko sa ani Chuya, no? Kung ano kayong kalibutan sa